have been locked up for 264 days. I have nothing but a small notebook and a broken pen and the numbers in my head to keep the company. I window 4 walls, 144 square feet of space, 26 letters in an alphabet. I haven't spoke in 264 days of isolation. 6,336 hours since I have touched another human being. You are getting a remote roommate, they said to me. We hope you rot to death in this place for good behavior, they said to me. Another psycho just like you, no more isolation, they said to me. They are the miners of the re-establishment, the initiative that was supposed to help our dying society. The same people who pulled me out of my parents' home and locked me in an asylum for something outside of my control. No one cares that I didn't know what I was capable of, that I didn't know what I was doing. I have no idea where I am. I only know that I was transported by someone in a white van who drove 6 hours and 37 minutes to get me there. I know I was handcuffed to my seat. I know I was strapped to my chair. I know my parents never bothered to say goodbye. I know I didn't cry as I was taken away. I know the sky falls down every day. The sun drops into the ocean and splashes browns and reds and yellows and oranges into the world outside my window. A million leaves from 100 different branches dip in the wind, fluttering with the false promise of flight. The guts catches with third wings only to force them downward, forgotten left to be trembled by the soldier stationed just below. There aren't so many trees as there were before. In what the scientists say, they say our world used to be green, our clouds used to be white, our sun was always the right kind of light, but I have very faint memories of that. Would I don't remember much from before. The only existence I know now is the one I was given, an echo of what used to me. I press my palm to the small pane of glass and feel the cold clasp my hand in a familiar embrace. We are both alone, both existing as the absence of something else. I grab my nearly useless pen when the very little ink I have learned to ration each day and stare at it, change my mind, abandon the effort it takes to write things down. Having a cellmate might be okay. Talking to a real human being might make things easier. I practice using my voice, shaping my lips around the familiar words, unfamiliar to my mouth. I practice all day. I am surprised I remember how to speak. I roll my eyes, notebook in a ball. I shove into the wall. I sit up onto the cloth covered springs I am forced to sleep on. I wait, I rock back and forth and wait. I wait too long and fall asleep. My eyes open to 2 eyes, 2 lips, 2 ears, 2 eyebrows. I stifle my scream, my urgency to run, the crippling horror crippling my limbs. And you are a girl. He cocks an eyebrow. He leans away from my face. He grins, but he's not smiling, and I want to cry, my eyes desperate, terrified. Darting towards the door, I would try to open so many times I would lost count. They locked me up with a boy. A boy. Dear God, they are trying to kill me. They have done it on purpose. They tortured me, to torment me, to keep me from sleeping through the night. Never again. His arms are tatted up, half sleeves on his elbows. His eyebrows is missing a ring. They must have confiscated dark blue eyes, dark brown hair, sharp jawline, strong lean frame, gorgeous, dangerous, terrified, horrible. He laughs and I fall off my bed and scuttle into the corner. He sighs up the meager pillow on the spare bed. They shoved into the empty space this morning the skimpy mattress and their bare blanket, hardly big enough to support his upper half. He glances at his bed, shoves them both together with one hand, uses his foot to push the two metal frames to the side of the room, stretches out across the door mattresses, grabbing my pillow to fluff up under his neck. I have begun to shake. I bite my lip and try to bury myself in the dark corner. He's stolen my bed, my blanket, my pillow. I have nothing but the floor. I will have nothing but the floor. I will never fight back because I am too petrified, too paralyzed, too paranoid. So you are what? Insane? Is that why you are here? I am not insane. He props himself up enough to see my face. He laughs again. I am not going to hurt you. I want to believe him. I don't believe him. What's your name? He asked. None of your business. What's your name? I hear this irritated in exhalation of breath. I fear him turn over on the bed that used to be half mine. I stay away all night, my knee curled up to my chin, my arms wrapped high around my small frame, my longer brown hair, the only curtain between us. I will not sleep. I cannot sleep. I cannot hear those scream again.